32M Santino. Found my parents, 68M and 68F. Will and I feel betrayed. How do I deal with this? This past weekend, I was house sitting for my parents, my dad, 68M, and my mom, 68F, in Oregon, USA. I keep my hunting rifle in their safe since I live in the city. I hadn't used it in a while, so I decided to take it out. While getting it, I started poking around the safe a little. Honestly, I didn't feel like I was snooping. The whole family has the combination. I just never looked inside before. Most of the stuff was boring. Passports, jewelry, paperwork. But then I found an envelope from a law firm. Inside was their will. And as you might guess, I was shocked when I saw how they had split things. My sister Isabel, 38F, and my brother, 36M, were each listed to inherit 40%, while I was only down for 20%. I kept reading through the whole thing, thinking maybe I was getting some separate asset or property. But no, it was all after liquidation and I was still left with less. The only reason I can think of is that both Isabel and my brother are married with kids, while I'm single and child-free. But that feels like such a weak reason. My parents don't even know. I'm child-free by choice. What if I had kids after they passed? Would Isabel or my brother just cut me back in? Of course not. And if it really was about kids, then why do Isabel and my brother each get the same when she only has one child and he has 3? It's not like the money was being put into a trust for grandkids. It was just going directly to my siblings and me in lump sums. We've even had family talks about inheritance before, but never once did anyone mention that things wouldn't be split equally. We've always just talked about stuff like whether someone wanted to keep the farmhouse or if it should be sold. My parents have also been very open about how much they have. They both worked full-time and ran a farm together their entire lives. Last I saw the numbers, about 3 years ago, they had around 2.1 million. Look, I get it. Even 20% of that is a life-changing amount, but it still stings. I can't get it out of my head. It feels like I've been judged or valued less, and I don't know why. We're not a fighting family. We're close. We all meet up for holidays, birthdays, everything. I honestly thought I was on the same level as Isabel and my brother, so now I feel stuck. Do I bring it up and risk a huge fight? Do I just keep quiet and hope they change it before they pass? Either way, I feel like I lose something. My peace of mind, or my relationship with my parents. What would you do if you were me? Any parents out there with grown kids who can explain why they divide things unequally? I couldn't stop thinking about it, so I called my parents and told them what I saw. Turns out some of you guessed it. They had based it on the adults in the family, not just the kids. Isabel's husband and my brother's wife are both people my parents love like their own children, so they were included in the reasoning. The number of grandkids factored in too, but not in a straightforward way. I asked them what would happen if I got married someday. They didn't have a real answer. I asked what if I had kids after they passed. Again, no answer. I even asked if they considered that Isabel's husband and my brother's wife would likely inherit from their own parents someday. Again, no answer. It was probably the most awkward talk I've ever had with them. At one point, they even asked me if I wanted them to rewrite the will to a straight 33-33 split. That actually made me feel worse because I don't want to ask for equality. I want them to want to treat me equally. I told them it's their money, and they can do whatever they want. But I also admitted I was really disappointed and that it hurt. Today, they texted me to apologize and said they'll go over their options. Hey friends, if you enjoyed this video, remember this is just the beginning. On our channel Home Exposed, you'll find even more shocking stories, hidden truths, and eye-opening revelations that will leave you thinking long after the video ends. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stay connected, because Home Exposed is always here to bring you the stories no one else dares to tell. Join the family, share with your friends, and be ready for the next big reveal.